Having done this event now for 17 times, of course last year was the only time we didn't do the Salute to Women on an annual basis, but tonight really makes us feel a sense of normality and that we are somewhat getting back to normal and being able to pay tribute to and honor these amazing women, bring people from the community together, and really kind of celebrate the Urban League movement, what we have done, what we need to do, and then plot a course for the future.
Because this is a lot, just mentally, for people to sort of get back to these types of things, and we still want to pay homage to the people who have made a difference in this country, in our area, in the world, and things of that nature. So it is important, right?
Yes. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, when you think about the achievements of these women, it's amazing. When you think about the barriers that they have overcome, the obstacles they've overcome, the work that they have done as people that have just shattered the glass ceiling in so many different ways, and then to be joined on top of that by the Honorable Zernona Clayton, that always takes any event to another level, because literally there are only two human beings that are still alive that were in the inner circle of Dr. King, her and Ambassador Andrew Young. So when you have the two of them in this country, still alive, still out, still helping, it's an inspiration to all of us to continue.
So this came about, I guess, from my efforts with the COVID-19 pandemic for our testing and our vaccination efforts for the minority community.
And give me a little bit more perspective on what this event probably means to the community.
So I think this event means to the community just an honoring of women and all of the great things that women provide and what we provide to the community, and just being honored.
Oh, it's awesome. I'm so excited. It's beautiful, and I'm thankful for Michael McMillan and all of the people in the Urban League and the Urban League family. This is an awesome honor, and I'm very thankful.
Well, this is a wonderful night. You know what? And we keep coming. You know what I'm saying? It's been 7 or 8 years, I don't even know, and they're still coming. But I want you to know that this organization has given so much to so many, and sometimes Tim with so little. That's the reason I brought a gentleman with me who is, well, he's a transplant, but he's one all over the place. In fact, he's pastoring here now at AME Church.
It's amazing to see you.
It is, and you're looking so good.
You're looking good too, girl.
Planet Earth. Isn't that something?
Thank you so much. Good luck, and I'll see you up in there.
Hello. Yes, this is an awesome event. LeSean Tarkington, pastor of the St. Peter AME Church here in St. Louis. And this is an awesome event. We thank God for President McMillan and for the work that the Urban League does in St. Louis. I'm familiar with the Urban League out of Los Angeles and out of Dayton, Ohio. So we thank God for the work that they continue to do.
Now tell me, how does it feel to be back to sort of some sense of normalcy? And you're hosting tonight, right?
I am the MC tonight. It feels good to have a sense of normalcy. You know, this is a premier event for the Urban League of Metropolitan St. Louis, and they know how to put on a good show, and they know how to honor some distinguished women, so I am excited about tonight.
What are you going to do? You going to keep it light tonight? What, you got some jokes? Where are you going?
I'm not much of a jokester. I don't tell a lot of jokes, but I do want to pay tribute to all of these amazing women who are so deserving of this honor. And so I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to have fun. We're going to thank all of our sponsors and the Urban League and all these wonderful women who are being recognized tonight.
Miss Charlotte Otley, how does it feel to be honored tonight?
You know what? This is a highlight of the journey that I've had all my life. It's a flashback. People are coming, from all over the country. And I'm so honored that Mr. McMillan, from all over the country, perfect example from New York, a dear friend, a detective that I've known who made headline news in New York. So I'm so honored that Mr. McMillan found me worthy.
And you work with the Urban League yourself, so all of
this has been a pet project of Mr. McMillan and mine. So I'm very fortunate that he found me worthy, and I'm so fortunate that by the grace of God, I'm standing here tonight.
I just want to ask you, how does it feel to be honored tonight at this prestigious event?
First of all, my very dear and old friend, and I mean old, Jennifer Lewis, said to me, "Shirley Ralph, you're going to St. Louis, baby. Tell Kinlock I said hello." So I'm so happy to be here.
That's Jennifer Lewis.
Trust me, we've known each other since we were 19, so I'm very happy to be here, close to Kinlock in St. Louis, yes.
You know, I was at the Trumpet Awards last year, and a young man came up and said hello to the person I was talking to, which was Susan Taylor, and said that he was the son of Shirley Ralph. And he had the best manners and was so cool, and it was nice to encounter him. So how do you juggle all this? Your mother, you got all of this going on, you got this big career and all that kind of stuff. How do you juggle all of this?
I think it's all done by the grace of God. It's all done, I carry faith in my heart. You know, faith is my secret weapon. You know, people don't use their weapon of faith enough. People don't believe in hope. You know, they don't believe in those things anymore. I believe because I know they work. You know, keeps my husband happy, the senator here, so that's good. And you talk about my children. That was my son, Etienne. So I love it that my children are out in the world and they represent me well. That's all a blessing, and that is all by the grace of God.
And one of your good friends was also honored here a few years ago, who became somewhat of a mentor for me, Mrs. Mary Wilson.
Oh, God. Mary was such a good human being. I met Mary when I was doing Dreamgirls 40 years ago on Broadway, and she was just wonderful to me. The whole time I knew her. You know, welcomed me to her home in Las Vegas, participating with my charity, Divas Simply Singing. Just a wonderful spirit, truly supreme. Truly supreme, yeah.
A lot.
Yeah,
and we love having
been here tonight. You know, she would have come tonight to say, "Shirley Ralph." Yes, that's a dream girl right there, you know.
So wonderful to have you here in St. Louis and to continue the honors that we have for people as special as you are. And now, husband, anything you'd like to tell us too about this honor for your wife tonight?
Urban League has made a great decision. She's very well deserving. And in many respects, her service is something that young people, especially young ladies, need to look up and emulate. Watch closely for this diva. Watch closely this diva, because she is really the path how young ladies should carry themselves.
It's critically important. It's a great way for young women to look up to see women being honored, that you can do anything. And I think it's just a great way, and I love that the Urban League does this. We have wonderful women in our community, and I'm really proud for both of us to be here tonight.
So my name is Representative Lakeisha Frazier Bosley.
Tell me, how does it feel to be honored tonight?
Oh my goodness, it is such an honor to be amongst other women who are doing amazing things, not just in St. Louis, but just in Missouri as whole. So, I mean, I'm speechless, honestly. I really am.
How important events like this is?
Well, you know, I just think that it's time that we recognize the talents, the multitude of talents of women. But you know, it's never too late to start. And so here we are recognizing the fact that we have been having a missed hole of opportunity without the presence of women's, you know, talent and skill and know-how. So I'm here all the time. I feel good to see them when they're presented with their skills. And I feel so rejuvenated when I come here, because we see it in action. And it's a wonderful project, and I'm always delighted to be here.
And we love having you here. Tell me, give me an update on the Trumpet Awards.
Okay, this coming year will be the 30th year of existence of the Trumpet Awards. And I'm told that we have just educated everybody. Dr. King says we need to educate white people who will understand that we as Black Americans have been contributing to the richness of this great country for a long time, just being ignored. And so the Trumpet Awards helped to fill that vacuum. It let people know that we've got some talented people who have made valuable contributions. And it's about time we learn about it and appreciate it and merge together as Americans to benefit from everybody's talent.
So this event is in its 17th year. And two of the very fundamental reasons why I was able to create this event were the tutelage and the upbringing from my grandmother, who is no longer with us, and my mother, who sadly this evening is ill and wishes all of you the best, especially our honorees, but she said she is on the rebound and will be back for next year. But in the meantime, as we look at the individuals that are coming in St. Louis, and we look at the problems and the issues that we face, and we look at what we have done and what we need to do, we have to take a moment on occasion to celebrate what it is that we have done. And one of the reasons that I can be celebratory tonight about some of the things that we have done is that this city will be forever remembered for what happened in the city of Ferguson. What we do in Ferguson is a litmus test for what we will do as a region when it comes to dealing with African American and police community issues, what we do in terms of jailing the poor, what we do in terms of housing those that need assistance, giving jobs to those that need jobs, and everything else that this organization was created to implement. So to go from where we were before, where only 3 out of 53 officers of the Ferguson Police Department were people of color, to now you have a department that has a majority officers of color, including its Black chief of police. To go from not having one Black cabinet member in the administration in 2014 to having a Black city manager, and to go from having 1 out of 6 of the actual city council members to now having a majority, and most importantly, to go from never having even come close to a Black mayor to having Ella Jones as the mayor of Ferguson. Please join me in a thunderous round of applause for her as she comes to give us our invocation tonight. Because Mayor Jones, as you come to give the invocation, she is a sanctified minister, a businesswoman, an AME preacher, and someone who has given of her entire adult life to try to make a difference for others. So Mayor, as you join me here, we want to thank all of you once again. As you are having dinner, and then after the program, as you see Denise Times and her ensemble get the stage, Zernona, the entertainment is in honor of you and our legacy with the Trumpet Awards. The first Trumpet Awards I was blessed to attend, Aretha Franklin was there. So tonight, Denise and her team will be doing a tribute to Aretha. And we will make sure, for those of you that want to take that little area in front of the stage and turn it into a dance floor, it is available to you. And then we will also have part 2 of the entertainment will be a tribute to the one and only Shaka Khan, as a thank you for what you did to me when you honored me and Shaka Khan at the tribute in 2013. And I kept saying to myself, I hope Zernona seats me next to Shaka Khan. And you did. And I thank you for that. I love you. You all are in store for an amazing evening. God bless you and thank you.
And so right now we are going to continue with the program. And we have come to the point where we present the awards to all of our deserving honorees, Give them a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. You know how we do it, family. Give them a big, come on now. Come on now, you can do better than that. That's what I'm talking about. Andrea Guzman. Please welcome her to the stage. Andrea is the owner of Haywood Guzman Realty with a focus on residential and H&H brokerage group for commercial properties with over 30 years of experience. Her company serves Missouri, Illinois, and Kansas. Andrea is active with many civic and community organizations and previously served on the board of directors of the Urban League of Metropolitan St. Louis. She is a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority. Andrea created the Hubert H. Guzman Circle of Excellence Scholarship Foundation as a tribute to her late husband. Andrea Guzman, we are so proud to salute you as an outstanding woman in leadership. Congratulations. Tanisha is the epitome of a compassionate, dedicated service leader. She served as a volunteer with the Urban League for 2 years before joining the agency full-time. 9 years later, Tanisha is a division outreach officer responsible for total management of the operations and quality service delivery of education and empowerment programs at the Jennings Outreach Center. During COVID-19, her center served as the hub for emergency relief efforts. Over 300,000 families were served in 36 weekly drives. Cornisha Catron, we are proud to call you the Urban League Woman of the Year. Congratulations. Our next honoree tonight is Robin Heiger. Robin has been with Enterprise Bank and Trust since 2005 as Senior Vice President of Strategic Alliances and Inclusion. She was recently appointed to the Community Development Advisory Council of the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis and serves as a member of the Board of Diversity Awareness Partnership at the United Way of St. Louis, along with numerous other prestigious boards among many honors. She is named the 2019 Most Influential Businesswoman of the Year by the St. Louis Business Journal. Tonight, we salute Robin Heiger as an exceptional woman in leadership. Congratulations. Our next honoree is Erica Henderson. Erica is a social impact strategist, racial equity advocate, and consultant. Erica has close to 20 years of experience working in disinvested communities and promoting inclusive economic development for the St. Louis region. Her leadership has built credibility amongst the residents, social service organizations, business owners, and civic leaders for achieving equitable and sustainable development at both pragmatic and policy levels. Erica Henderson, we applaud your accomplishments and salute you as a woman in leadership. Congratulations. Karen Thomas Stewart. Yes. Karen has numerous stellar professions, one as a technology, marketing, and business professional with corporate management and leadership positions with companies such as AT&T, Bayer, Monsanto, with Six Sigma Green Belt certification. The other very close to her heart is that of an accomplished Christian recording gospel artist and minister. We are proud to say this Delta Sigma Theta member is also a volunteer with the Urban League Gale. Tonight, we are proud to honor Karen Thomas Stewart as our Urban League Guild Member of the Year. Congratulations. Our next honoree tonight, Representative Lakeisha Frazier Bosley. Now serving her second term in the Missouri House of Representatives, where she represents St. Louis City District Number 70. During her short time in the Missouri Assembly, she has worked on passing key legislation on social justice issues such as raising the compensation for those wrongfully convicted, as well as securing state funding for Juneteenth. She She has also worked to ensure that the legacy of HBCUs remains lifted in Missouri by helping to increase funding for Harrisville State University and Lincoln University. Please congratulate State Representative Lakeisha Frazier Bosley. Our next honoree tonight, Dr. Eva Frazier. She is committed advocate for medical educational initiatives and helping those in need in the St. Louis region. As a second-generation physician, she follows in the footsteps of her father, the late Dr. Charles Frazier Jr. Dr. Eva Frazier is equally dedicated to preserving the legacy of the African-American physicians who proudly served our community. The Urban League is one of many community organizations she tirelessly supports for non-practicing medicine. Please congratulate Dr. Eva Frazier. There is no wonder why you are 2021 Salute to Women in Leadership honoree. Congratulations. Our next honoree tonight is Kalia Collier. She is an entrepreneur, pioneer, and trailblazer. She is the owner of the St. Louis Surge women's professional basketball team and serves as Vice President of Community Relations for the St. Louis City SC, our first Major League Soccer team. This St. Louis native has taken on the task of unifying communities through the power of the sport, civic leadership, personal community service, serving on several boards and giving back to the next generation while providing a platform for women's leadership. Please salute Kalia Collier as a Women in Leadership honoree. Congratulations. She's on top of the world. And so now let's welcome Sadiqa Reynolds. She is more than the president and CEO of the Louisville Urban League affiliate. Her appointment made her the first woman, get this guys, the first woman to hold this title in its 100-year history. Wow. Her community service is matched by her experience in the legal profession. Prior, she served 2 years as district judge and the first African-American woman to clerk for the Kentucky Supreme Court, and also the first to serve as Inspector General for the Commonwealth of Kentucky, and has been awarded on all levels, including being featured in the Louisville Magazine, Person of the Year, and a National Urban League Woman of Power. We proudly salute Sadiqa Reynolds as the Urban League CEO of the Year. You are truly a phenomenal woman in leadership. Congratulations. Our next honoree, Dr. Kendra Holmes. Yes, Dr. Holmes. You guys know Dr. Holmes. She is currently the Senior Vice President and Chief Operating Officer of Affinia Healthcare. She oversees health center operations and serves as Director of Pharmacy Operations. Dr. Holmes has been distinguished with numerous awards in health sciences, pharmacy, and nursing. She also serves as a trustee on the School of Nursing at Barnes Jewish College, and notably, the St. Louis Business Journal distinguished her as one of the most influential businesswomen. Tonight, we are proud to celebrate this young, brilliant public servant as a woman in leadership. Congratulations, Dr. Kendra Holmes. Is Senator Carla May, who represents the 4th Senatorial District. You think of a friend in both the city and county looking out for you, she is the one. Rising from the position of state representative for the 84th District in the Missouri House of Representatives, this soft-spoken yet strong and persistent motivational leader, she's on a mission. She champions what she believes, evidenced by serving to secure appropriations for public safety, corrections, and transportations. She's on the Women's Caucus, the Black Legislative Caucus, and even serving in roles as a chaplain. Please congratulate Senator Carla May. We celebrate you and your amazing leadership. Congratulations. And so for the Lifetime Achievement Awards, I'm going to let the President and CEO of the Urban League of Metropolitan St. Louis do the honors, Mr. Michael P. McMillan.
Thank you, Shirley. Please join me in a thunderous round of applause for the awardees that have already been tributed tonight. An amazing group of women who are leaders in their own field, give back each and every day, inspire men and women, and are the role models for young girls all around this region and this nation. As you look at where the Urban League movement is going, in St. Louis, we have some very bold, expansive, and significant things that are on the horizon for us. The most significant one is our new regional headquarters and campus at the Victor Roberts Building at Martin Luther King and Kings Highway. And that would not have been possible without my old and dear friend, Steve Roberts Sr., who I would like to please stand and be acknowledged, a former member of the Board of Directors of the Urban League. Steve changed my life one day when he said 2 years ago, Mike, I think you should buy the Victor Roberts Building and make that your new headquarters. And I said, Steve, I think you are absolutely right, because we are so cramped at our current headquarters, and we need one location as a one-stop shop so all 55 of our programs can finally be in one space that people will be able to come to and become empowered, and they will be able to live their best lives, which is the mission of the Urban League, and it would have not been possible without Steve Roberts Sr. So I thank you so much, Steve, for all that you have done in our work together over the years. And we thank, in his absence, and want to congratulate your son, State Senator Steve Roberts Jr., who just became a captain in the Air Force. So congratulations to him as well, and the entire Roberts family. As I mentioned to you all, this is our 17th Salute to Women. And as you know, over time, you are very, very desirous of keeping and maintaining and growing relationships. And I mentioned our title sponsors, Centene and Worldwide Technology, that are represented by this dynamic duo in the form of Keith Williamson and Shay Gillespie, with the Honorable Zenona Clayton in the middle. But one of the people that was with us literally 17 years ago is here today in the form of how it started and where it is now. And I want to ask Dan Kramer and Ellen Sewell to please stand. Neiman Marcus has been a sponsor of this event for 17 years. Ellen worked with us in the beginning, and Dan is the current general manager and vice president of Neiman Marcus. And Taylor Norwood now needs to stand. My cousin and my goddaughter, who works on the first floor in women's clothing, so that all 350 women that are here tonight can go see her as we get back into black tie season. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Ellen. Thank you, Neiman Marcus. Thank you for being with us all these years and helping to make sure that this organization has the resources to help pay tribute to these amazing women. And as we look at our 3 Lifetime Achievement honorees, they are stellar, they are magnificent, they are iconic, they are women of greatness, and people that, quite frankly, we are just so blessed and honored to know. Susan Taylor, the original editor of Essence magazine, has inspired all of us over her entire 75 years on this earth. Our next honoree is a member of the Urban League family. She is a proud East St. Louis girl. And anyone that knows Charlotte Oddly knows that she will promote the interest of East St. Louis any and everywhere that she goes. So I want all of her guests to stand tonight, because she has more people that have wanted to buy tickets and tables and ads as friends of hers to pay tribute to her. Please stand so we can acknowledge and thank you for being here for Charlotte. All of her many guests, including one of the co-founders of the Whitney Young Society, Miss Jackie Brock. We are so grateful to you, Jackie, for being here, and we honor the memory of your late husband, Lou, our dear friend who co-chaired the inaugural Whitney Young with you, and we thank you for what you do for the Urban League movement each and every day. So many of us know Charlotte in various segments of her life, but not the totality of her life. Many of us do not know that she won 4 Emmys when she was in New York. Many of us do not know that she was a college professor. Many of us may not have experienced her when she was a businesswoman. But I've had the privilege of working with her over the past 15 years, and it is one of the truest and greatest blessings of my life. Charlotte is the great connector of people. It was Charlotte that introduced me to Michael Johnson, which birthed our Ferguson building, built on ground zero of the Ferguson protest movement from the former Quick Trip into now what is the Ferguson Community Empowerment Center that houses Save Our Sons, where 1,200 young black men's lives have been changed forever. Out of that program, out of that center, and out of what she has done. We thank Charlotte for a lifetime of service. We appreciate, honor, respect, and love you. And we want you to come forward. And as she does, and I will escort her, I want Deja Day to please come as well, because we have a surprise for you from the city of East St. Louis, because as the greatest spokesperson that East St. Louis has ever known that is no longer living there, we wanted to make sure that there was just a token of esteem from the mayor's office of East St. Louis as a part of your tribute. Because those of you who have been here know in the past that we have special tributes for all of our lifetime honorees on top of the 75 items that each of the regular honorees get. But our 3 lifetime honorees get several other things. So I would like to also have Charlotte's award brought as I escort her. This award showcases the greatness of her life, and you can see the magnitude of all of the experiences that she has had. And so as they bring that, I also want to bring the dress that Neiman Marcus has provided for Charlotte tonight, to say congratulations, along with a special gift from Louis Vuitton, and a crystal obelisk, and finally, for the queen that you are, commemorative plates from the Queen Elizabeth Buckingham Palace edition to showcase your greatness, along with Cheryl Lee Ralph and Susan Taylor, as a token of esteem from the Urban League. So please give her a thunderous round of applause as she comes.
Good evening. My name is Deja Day. I am the Secretary of Mayor Robert Eastern III in the great city of East St. Louis. I'm here on behalf of him, as he wishes he could have been here this evening, to present this proclamation to Miss Charlotte V. Merritt Otley. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I stand here on the shoulders of the grace and mercy of God. I tell you, and those who know me know that it's been quite a journey. I mean, that a miraculous success, because my success has always been the success of others. I love being behind the scenes helping Lou Brock, the Hall of Famer, write his speech. And I love being behind the scenes of some of those stars that you've seen, and Denise Times, and getting her out of an audience to make her sing, or dragging the Bosman twins down the hall, or being with some of the stars like Zanona Clayton and introducing her to a Michael McMillan. I love those things, and walking on a lawn on an early morning at Gracie Mansion with Mandela and listening to how he survived success. And if it's anything I can say to the women tonight, it's about surviving what you've achieved. The last 5 years, I've kissed death in the face many times. I've lost my parents. I've lost my fiance. I've lost my home, my business, and my health. But guess what? God sent me a ram of the bush, as my godmother said. And I teased Michael to tell him he's my herd. He's my herd. Never could you have paid me to think I'd work at a government job for a nonprofit organization. But it's the best blessing I ever had. And the heavens open that I let people love me. You know, when you're successful, we're so busy loving and giving some more. And a lady by Karen Morrison and I fought vigorously because I didn't want anybody to know I was suffering, that I had kidney failure. I didn't want anybody to know that I was the lowest point in my life. She said I had to tell. The moment the word got out that I needed a donor, babe, the heavens opened up. And tonight, I celebrate after 3.5, 5 years, Michael. I'm wearing my scars with my gown. I have never shown my scars from dialysis. Because these scars brought out the best of some of the worst people and some of the best people who have loved me through strength, supported me, walked around an ambulance when they counted me out like Connie Wilson, when they said, take her to the hospital, she's gone. But the EMS people said 20 more milligrams, 20 more milligrams. And they did that for 20 minutes to bring me back. And who was waiting for me? But a Michael Macmillan to give me purpose. See, this event is an award event, but Michael Macmillan is doing it because you have character. The people in this room know that it's beyond the titles. It's because of your hearts, the spirit, and what you are giving back to the people that he has a mission to serve and has been serving since a teenager. He is an amazing man, and God has put him in our lives on purpose, for a purpose. We have nothing to do but rise to that occasion. Thank you for this honor, and I am proud that I am emeritus. I have the legacy of nothing but entrepreneurs. I was running around at 7 counting money. So I am very happy, and I thank all of you in the audience who have followed me around the country, following the dreams of others. It wasn't my dream. It was the dream of others that we were fulfilling with great pride and great joy. And I thank you, and I'm honored to stand here as a testament of surviving success. Thank you all, and thank you, Mr. Macmillan, for having my back all the time.
So as you heard me mention earlier, we are so grateful to Cheryl Lee Ralph for coming to St. Louis. All of us know her. We love her. We thank her for really being a role model, an icon. And as you look at different actors and actresses, you see that they specifically pick parts to be role models to the Black community. And she is one of the people who has done that on television, in the movies, and on Broadway. And as I stated earlier, she uses her position, her influence, and her national and global brand to bring awareness and support to issues that are the core fundamental elements of why the Urban League was created. So we are honored to honor you, Ms. Cheryl Lee Ralph, because you are truly an icon. And we want to thank your husband, who is here with us as well. They are a bi-coastal powerhouse. He is a state senator in Philadelphia, where the Urban League under the leadership of Andrea Custis is there doing great things. And she is in LA doing great things herself, not only in LA, but obviously, as we know, across this nation and around the world. And please give Cheryl Lee Ralph a thunderous St. Louis applause for a lifetime of greatness, service, and being an icon in the United States that we all love, appreciate, honor, and respect tonight, escorted by her husband, Senator Vincent Hughes. Thank you for being with us.
I am an endangered species, but I sing no victim song. I am a woman, I am an artist, and I know where my voice belongs. I'm an endangered species. But I sing no victim song. I am a woman, I am an artist, and I know where my voice belongs. I thank you, St. Louis. I thank you, Mark. I thank everybody. I thank Charlotte for making sure that I made it here, because she has been on the phone, on social media, texting me, TikToking me, Facebooking me, Instagramming me for the past 20 months. Thank you, Tom Bailey, for being the first person to invite me to St. Louis years ago. This isn't my first trip, but I must tell you that as I stand here, I have to bring you greetings from my old, and I'm exaggerating it, but she old. My good friend, my old friend, Jennifer Lewis. Jennifer Lewis from St. Louis. Okay, Kinloch. Jennifer said, Shirley Ralph, go on and enjoy St. Louis. I'm happy that they invited you, but they will never, ever love you the way they love me. She's my friend. We've known each other since we were 19, having dreams of making it in show business. To all of the women, the honorees this evening, wow, you are some bold soul sisters, even the white one. Yes. And I'm happy to be here with Zernona Clayton. Respect must be given to our elders Respect must be given to them for the lives that they have lived. And sometimes they're just living to let us know there's something to look forward to. You see Miss Clayton there looking fabulous at however young at heart she is. Was it 91? I thank you. I thank you for just living. I thank you for being here. I thank you for just continuing to inspire people. I thank you for every little thing you did in the background to get us to this point. I thank you. St. Louis, baby. St. Louis, have hope. Have hope. Have faith. Faith is my secret weapon. I believe in the things that people can't see. I believe in the things that people say are impossible. I believe in you and me. I believe in black people. I believe that we will rise up. I believe that someday we will look in the mirror and love what we see in a way we never thought possible. I believe that our children were not born crazy, were not born killers, were not born stupid. I believe that. But I also know that roadblocks have been put in our children's way to make sure they come out stupid. I know that images are put out there on TV, in the music, on every bit of entertainment to make us all think that at the bottom of who we are killers, robbers, drug dealers, people of no worth. But I believe that one day we will know it is not true. I believe that one day you will listen, truly listen to the lyrics of the music that is being sold to us every day. I believe that one day we will reject it. I believe that one day all of our young women will realize that you do not have to show your ass at all. I believe in the strength, the power, the love, the ability, the possibility of black people. I believe whether we speak Spanish, French, Haiti, if you do not see yourself in what was done on the border of Texas, if you do not see that there was an absolute rejection of us, then you are blind. Open your eyes. 2 weeks before 2 weeks before those Haitians walked. They didn't get planes. Nobody opened their house for them. Nobody made a bed for them. Nobody baked cakes for them. They rode down on horses and whipped them like it was 1800. Don't get scared now. Where's your anger? When are we going to speak up? When are we going to fight the good fight? Not just for some black people, but for all black people. And don't be scared to love black people. Do not be afraid of black people unless you have been hateful towards black people. My name is Cheryl Lee Ralph, and I sing no victim song. I'm a woman. I'm an artist, and I know where my voice belongs. Thank you, Urban League. Thank you, St. Louis. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
On behalf of the Urban League, we thank you for being with us, supporting our organization, our mission, our vision, and our future. And we are going to close tonight out with a tribute to Shaka Khan by Denise Times and her ensemble. Denise is a former honoree of ours, and as you know, she is the songstress of St. Louis. Please give her a big round of applause as she turns the evening into a concert with her and all of her ensemble.